Hey everybody, Jim Tedesco here for Millennium County Railroad, version 3.0. And today we're going to do a little how-to. I've got a spool of refill filament and the empty spool. And I'm going to show you all how to change it out. Not rocket science, I probably don't even need to do this, but I thought it'd be fun to show you anyway. Especially for those of you who have not actually bought the bulk unspooled filament rolls like I've been doing. It's much cheaper this way. It's about $11 a roll, which isn't bad for a kilogram. And this is the Sun. I think this is Sunlu. Good filament. And is it Sunlu? I believe it is. Can't read the damn thing, but well, anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to point the camera down so you can see some of this stuff. There we go. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up the spool. Alright, I got the right tool this time. This one right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it in separate holes. In fact, you can see how it goes here. And I'm just going to hold one end and twist it out. Maybe. There we go. I'll tell you what, this is a pain in the butt. That's the worst part of doing this, is separating it and getting like that. You'll remove the insert, throw that in the garbage. Set those aside here. Now let's go ahead and open this package up. Now these come in vacuum sealed packages, so we go ahead and slice them open. And remove the refill. You throw away the garbage. You remove the desiccant pack. Throw this away. Don't let your kids or your dogs eat it. Does come with a little label you can put on the spool, but I've already put them on the spool, so it doesn't matter. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this end of the spool. I consider this the bottom, and right here you'll see a little mark. You can barely see it there. That's going to be our, there's one on each end here. We're going to line those up somewhat, or at least when it's done. So all we're going to do is we're going to drop this on the spool. Don't take nothing off yet. Then we're going to line up the dots. I don't know how well you can see that. There's one right there. Kind of hard to see. So we're going to get that as close to, it's going to be offset a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to flip it over because it's easier so I can see what's going on inside. Now you can see that, and you can see the locks. You have to make sure you push down on this when you're turning it. Make sure they all hit. Sometimes you have to smash down on this. It'll last. You know, turns right into it. Okay, now we're going to take our tool again. We're going to put it in there, like so. And we're going to pull it over to lock it in. So now you'll see that the holes on both sides are lined up. These holes right here. That's how you know it's locked in. Alright, so now that it's locked in, we can take, well, you can see that, these plastic ties here, peel them back, slip it right out. Now there's 4 of them. You're going to do all 4 of them. That's 2. Sometimes they're a little tough to get out. And if it doesn't work on one end, pull the other end off, and usually one end of the other will slip out easier. That slipped right out of there. And there you go. Now this is ready to be loaded onto the printer when the time comes, which won't take too long. And you'll see here, they bend this. You want to trim that off before you load it into the printer. Cut it back here. And you're ready to rock and roll. So that was pretty easy, and like I said, I already have the sticker on there. And I mean, it's really unnecessary to put the stickers on there, but you can if you want. Yeah, I don't see the point in it, really. It does give some information. This is a refill PLA, matte filament gray, 1.75 millimeter. It's got print temperatures from 205 to 215, and well, depending on the speed. If you're running faster, it's 215 to 245. Your bed temperature should be between 50 and 60. And that's about it. Of course, it says it's 1 kilogram. So anyway, that's pretty simple. There we go. And that's how it's done. So, some of you might have been a little intimidated by refilling a spool, but now you see how simple it is. We throw these away. And I get 4 spools in a box for $43 out the door from Amazon. That's a pretty damn good price. Like I said, works out to about, I think, a little over $11 each. Or just under, it's $43.99. So you might as well say it's $11 each. And you can't go wrong. And basically it's a 1 kilogram spool. It's full. Why are you paying for spools when you already have them? And I've got 4 spools that are empty. Well, now I only have 2 that are empty because I've got 1 on the machine. And I took an empty one and refilled it. I don't refill these until I'm close to needing to put it on a machine because, the sealed vacuum package actually preserves the filament better unless you have an actual, humidifier for a dehumidifier. Whatever. Someplace to keep it warm and dry. So it's best to keep it in the vacuum package until you absolutely need it. He said it takes you less than 5 minutes to fill a spool with the refill, and you're ready to rock and roll. Anyway, I hope this was helpful to some of you that haven't done it yet, obviously. If you were thinking about it, this is the way to go. Just to save you money, because Why would you pay for a spool, the plastic part, and then throw it away? And almost all your spools now do come apart easily. They have this little locking mechanism in there. So, you know, like you said, I like the Sunlu brand. And that's what I'm going to stick with for now. And the price is right. You can get it at Amazon. Out the door, $43.99. Now, you can't go wrong. Of course, that's assuming you have Prime. There's no shipping charge. Otherwise, you'd have to pay shipping on it. But I buy enough stuff from Amazon that it actually does pay for me to pay the $15 a month for the Prime service. So it's something to think about. But either way, though, even if you had to pay the shipping, it's still cheaper than buying it as a refill rather than that already on the spool. So don't throw away your old spools just yet, in case you decide to do this. And really all you need is 2 spools. One empty and one that you've already put the refill in. And you can swap them back and forth as needed. Can't go wrong. Anyway, I hope that helped you all out. And thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.